So with that, I'm going to turn to a different observation. And Patrick, you want to talk about this?
Yes. So one important things about monitoring our climate is the ability to gather data, what's happening around the world. And this is a mission that was launched last year. It's called GRACE Follow-On, and basically it's 2 satellites, and it has the ability to measure minute gravity changes on the Earth due to like masses of water and buildup. And one of the results that just came out was the pooling effect, in fact, the flooding of the Mississippi Basin, which is all centered around the Great Lakes. And there's been record rainfall, and you can see how much rain and water has accumulated in that area. So blue is excess water, red, of course, is below the average.
And
so
that's just the mass. That's the gravity pulling of the extra weight of the water.
Right. So if you hardly have any water, the satellite will go lip, kind of like that. And then if there's more water, the satellite will go. Well, that's a little exaggeration, but the gravity changes are so minute. But these satellites can detect them, and you can build up a map of how much water distribution there is on land and anywhere else. And this is very useful for monitoring droughts and even how much water there is in underwater aquifers around the world. Now, another map which is not so happy is this map, which shows the loss of ice in Greenland. So now, again, on this scale, red is not good and blue is okay. But you can see a lot of mass loss is occurring on the western edge of Greenland, and that's due to mostly warmer seas in that area. The GRACE follow-on has just started taking data. You can see it's in blue here. But the previous satellite that was in service was called GRACE, and it just shows you how much decline of ice there is in Greenland. It's just a downward trend, and these uptakes are just ice spills up during the seasons, but the trend is downwards. However, the GRACE follow-on has just started taking data, so we're going to have to get more data on this just to see the overall picture.